everyone, it's me, Andrea Panzica, aka Miss Andrea. I'm a teaching artist with KidSmart, and I'm back with another Art Apart video. Today we are going to create a story. So when we create a story, you have a few options. You could write it down. You could draw it in a picture or a comic. You could even dance it if you wanted to, or act it out. But we're not just going to create the story just off the top of our head. We're going to try something using words. So we're going to select some words, and those words are going to help us create a story. A story that maybe we wouldn't have made without those words. So we'll talk a little bit later about how to come up with the words. For me, I have this bag of words, courtesy of Linda Berry, who you may remember from the Face Jam video a while back. So in Linda Berry's book called What It Is, she has this whole list of words, and I have cut them out and I've put them in this bag, and now I will draw 3 words, and once I read these words I'm going to think and then write a story. So let's see what the words are. Now you don't have to pick 3, you could pick 5 or 10 or whatever number you want, but I'm going to start off with 3. Ooh, I have way more than 3. Let me try again. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, still more. Okay, these 3. So, pick 3 words. Let's see what they are. The beach. What? Ooh, you can't see that. There we go. Our second word is eyes. Alright, and our final word is train. Let me move this over. Train. Alright, so our 3 words are the beach, eyes, and train. So I'm going to take a few minutes to think, or a few seconds. Okay, I think I got it. So here is my story. I'm just going to speak it at first, and then I can go back and decide if I want to write it down, draw it, dance it. So, one day, a family was at the beach. The youngest child was playing in the sand, but then got sand in her eyes. She heard a really loud roar. Boom, boom. With her eyes closed and full of sand, she said, "Is that a train?" The end. Thank you, thank you. Now, that is just one way that story could have gone. There are many different ways that you can take 3 words and come up with a story. You could have just said it in one sentence. One day I went to the beach, I got sand in my eyes, and I heard a train. So it's really up to you. I think if you make it a little longer, it might be a little more interesting. But the idea is that once you have these words, your mind just sort of wanders and comes up with all sorts of stuff and really makes a cool story. So, those are just these 3 words. Let's try 3 more. So, what I will say about the words while I'm picking these other 3 is that there's a few ways you could do this. You could visit Linda Berry's word list and pick. You could even just sort of open up a book or even a website, point to the screen or the page, and whatever word your finger lands on, you could write that word down. Maybe you could keep a list of words that you think are really cool, and once you have about 3 to 5 of them, you could write a poem or a story. There's all sorts of ways. You could ask a family member to give you a word, and then ask another family member for another word, and so on until you have 3 words. Right. Or you could use these 3 words that I'm about to give you. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so here are our next 3 words. Worn out. So worn out out means maybe you're really tired at the end of the day. I'm worn out. Or it could mean maybe, I've worn those shoes every day for the last year and they're kind of worn out. Next word is paint. That's a really fun word. Fun to paint. Paint. And finally, electricity. All right, good, you can see it. So, my challenge for you, come up with a story. It could be a poem, again, it could be a comic. You could dance it or act it out. You could just speak it to someone. But try to write it if you can, because it's always good to practice writing. Come up with a story using the words worn out, paint, and electricity. I can't wait to hear what some of your stories are. So that was our activity for today. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I did. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.